my opinion on the new Spider-Man movie, Brand New Day. This is a very different video of what I'm normally doing. I think I uploaded a soft whispering video before, but it's still pretty different. First and foremost, I want to say thank you for clicking on this video. Of course, thank you. But I want to make sure that you know that I'm not the biggest Spider-Man fan there is. I've watched Spider-Man in, I think it was 2021 or 2020, because I started shortly before No Way Home got released, and I started with Homecoming. I've never watched the original series before that, but I watched Homecoming and I was in love with the movie. I hate funny movies. I hate funny TV shows. I just can't laugh with them, but for some reason I enjoyed the humor of this movie so much. And then I watched Far From Home, and then I realized, wait, there's a huge story that's happened in between those movies, and I started watching Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man, and then also the Amazing Spider-Man. And then I started watching the whole MCU from beginning to Endgame, and then I stopped because I didn't want to watch a lot of shows. I only watched Moon Knight and WandaVision, but only recently, actually. Nonetheless, I was pretty damn excited for the movie. I am a lot on social media, so I really knew what was coming, because I've seen all the theories, and I watched so many reviews of The Punisher and Daredevil, which I've also never watched, but I really want to. I genuinely want to watch the MCU from Endgame to now, Brand New Day. Let's get into the movie. We all knew City Sink was in the movie, and I actually talked about that in another video of mine, the fictional character one, and I like her as actor so much, and I was so excited to see her in the MCU, and she did an incredible job. I loved her role. I loved her, how she acted, everything. And it's like really far into the movie, so it's like all over the place. I'm so sorry. Firstly, I am really happy about how it started. I am a sucker for like a little time skip at the beginning of a movie, and it was so well done. The music in all of the movies, but now in Brand New Day was just perfect. It was perfect. I was literally like humming with the music. It was awesome, and I loved the starting scene. It was so good, and like I knew that they would match stuff to the comic covers. I've never read the comics. I just started a few of them, but I've never really read them. But still, I I really liked how they finally like really filmed Spider-Man while he was swinging, and all the shots of New York. It was beautiful. I was like, whoa. And yeah, I mean, it was a pretty like slow start, as I think, especially like with the story of Nat and MJ. I really liked how it was going. I've never expected that Peter and MJ ended up again, because that would be unreal, just unreal, if they wouldn't remember each other, which they didn't. But like Nat, we'll get into that. But also, I just really liked how we got to see their lives. I also really liked the story with the Punisher. I know the actor. Now I forgot his name. Is it like Brenthal at the end? I'm not sure. I know him from The Walking Dead, and I love him as an actor. I think we were robbed in The Walking Dead. I mean, his character was shit. I should probably not tell you this, because what if you want to watch The Walking Dead? Okay, I'm sorry, but I didn't like his character. But he was so good. And also in this movie, I love the connection with the Punisher and Spider-Man, and especially how they like had this work thing going on, and how the main villain was introduced with the damage control scene with the old lady, how the bomb was there, and so I was like, what is happening? Oh my gosh, my camera. Okay, oh my gosh, I should probably not hit my... Okay, we're back. I love the damage control scene. I love it. Especially how we got to see Scorpion. All the comic fans rise up. I instantly knew something was off with the boss of damage control, but it was genuinely interesting how they did that. What was again in the movie? What was after that? Oh yeah, I'm forgetting like the start of the movie really fast, and it was like 1 to 2 days ago. Yesterday. I watched it yesterday. Oh damn. Then I think Peter like started to feel the spider genes again, and especially in No Way Home, where he got introduced to the organic web shooters, and especially how he like later said, okay, Peter too got organic web shooters. I really liked it. I really liked how they introduced this, and how he got help with the Hulk. In general, I really like Hulk as a character, or like Dr. Brenner. I've never watched the She-Hulk, so I'm still at the restaurant now, but I'm still at Endgame, or was it Thor? Endgame, I think. My head is like so messed up, but I really liked how it was like not the how would you say it, like the teacher position again was filled for a little bit, and I really like that. I still miss Tony Stark a lot in the MCU. Also, look at this ring. It's huge. It's huge. I think you see. I think you've seen it. But. He then. What was it then? I'm not sure what happened again. I will just talk about that. What I can remember. This story with Nat and MJ. I remember the scene where Nat and he, like, as a Spider-Man, built the Lego, and that was everything for me. That was everything. I just needed that scene, and everything was gone. Oh, before that was the thing with the rooftop. I instantly knew that Jane was controlling MJ. So I was like, wow, what's she doing? I was like, that's suspicious. But still, it was so sad to see Peter's reaction. Because at this moment, I think I could really understand how much he missed MJ. How much he missed MJ. I don't really like the MJ character, because the only thing about her is that she's Peter's girlfriend, or like Spider-Man's girlfriend, and I don't like that, especially not in the original series, or the original movies. But the rooftop scene was like, phew. And then also how he went to the Punisher to take care of MJ, and there again goes the bond from Spider-Man and the Punisher. I really like the friendship. I mean, what can I say about that? I just really enjoyed it, to see it on the screen. Yeah, then what goes afterwards? Oh damn, I'm so, like, with the oh yeah, sure. He captures Jean. Sorry, that was my phone. He captures Jean for damage control. The whole scene with the Hulk, was incredible. And again, I really liked the role from Punisher with that, and it's good. Like, why is my gun hanging on the wall? But especially where she asked for Sarah. I knew something was up. And then later when Peter oh my gosh, right, he comes back to the boat, and MJ just stands there with the lighter. I was so shocked. I didn't expect that. Of course the scene was pretty sad, because she was like, oh, I don't love you. But I expected that. You can't want from a person to love you that doesn't know you. But still, I know Peter was sad, and yeah. Then we got the Lego scene with Nat and MJ, and I knew that, like, the boss of the damage control was lying about Sarah, but Peter, he realized it, and I was so happy. And then he, like, barged into the damage control center, and the Punisher was like right after him. I loved him for it. But we get to see Jane in, like, the damage control center, and she gets, like, tortured. I was so sad for her. And then the reveal. What Climax was. My mouth flew open. I'm not joking. I was so shocked. next moment I was sad. But the like huge wave, the wave that she did, I was impressed. Jane, like, get going. I'm sorry, I messed up her name. Yeah, I'm sorry. The whole thing, like how Peter then fights the hand. I know many people thought that maybe Daredevil was in a movie, especially in that scene. It could have been cool, really, but I'm glad that they didn't do that, especially in the scene. It would be really weird, but I loved how Peter like grew in that scene because he accepted the spider genes, and the fight scenes in this movie, hands off, I'm not joking, one of the best fight scenes in the MCU. Literally. Then he barges into the room, and I really like that they like bonded over their trauma. He with his aunt and she with her sister. So I was really happy when they like ended the whole situation, but then the Punisher came and like shot Peter. Of course he was not gonna die. That was for sure. But I really loved how Peter like saved Jean. And then the whole like with the hospital game, and I just love that scene. I instantly realized that like Jean is helping Peter, and I just think that it was so cool to see that, because she like uses her power to help people, and really now her only friend. And then Punisher cried, and that was just like the cherry on the top with their friendship, you know. And then the most meaningful scene out of the movie came, where Peter is standing with the crowd who cheers for Spider-Man, and the Punisher played Spider-Man. I was laughing. The whole cinema was laughing. It was so cool that he like does that for a friend. And I mean, what can I say? This film was really awesome, especially done with the last scene. I thought it was a bit weird at first, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's really cool that Nat remembered Peter because of the handshake, and I then really liked how the movie was ending, because I mean, who wouldn't want that? I heard that many people think that the movie didn't do anything for the franchise, but I think it's the whole opposite. Because Peter got to get his Spider-Man powers, like really, because I mean he was the younger Spider-Man that we have ever gotten, so it was clear that he will get these powers, but how they did it, and especially all the characters, I think it was a bit weird that an X-Men character is in a Spider-Man movie, but maybe it's just me because I've never seen X-Men. I'm so sorry, guys. what I found a bit weird is that we've got to see Yellow now, or Black Widow now, because I didn't watch Hawkeye. I mean, it was pretty clear to me that I won't be understanding every single thing, but maybe we get like a recruit. How would we say it? That Spider-Man again is working with the new Avengers, like with the Avengers, because for me it's not the Avengers. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, I left the cinema really happy, especially with the post-credit scene. So many people were leaving the cinema right before that. I was shook. But and it was release day. But I interpreted. I understood the scene that he will be in Secret Wars or like Doomsday in the space again. That's how I understood the scene in the cinema at first, but then I also saw a lot of theories that Miles Morales would be in the universe, which I would be so excited, because I didn't watch his 2 movies, but only because I loved the first one, and I'm saving the second one because I've watched the first one at least 7 times. I don't want to watch the second one. It's weird, I know, but yeah. What are your thoughts on Brand New Day? I thought it was an awesome movie. All the scenes with New York, the soundtrack, everything, like, it was so good, and also the humor was just so Peter Parker, MCU, Tom Holland-ish. It was really good, and I loved how the story of Nat and MJ went, because it was not solved, and I really liked that. I think these were all my thoughts. I kind of just like re-watched